Hi guys, this is Eva Ivanova. Today I am sitting here with Wally Davis of Peopletrail. Wally, thank you so much for being here with me today. I think I'd love to hear more about Peopletrail and learn more about your company.
Yeah. So Peopletrail it's kind of an idea that sprung forth where I wasn't even aware of what was going on. I was working for the largest company in the industry. Back then it was called Choice Point. I was doing sales for them, and a friend of mine at the gym came to me and said he had this small company that he wanted to build up. He had created the software to do employment screening. So they had sold their business, and the company that bought his business did not want to keep the employment screening side of it. So he said, well, I have this software that I have built for this and I want to keep it running. So he brought me in and asked me if I would come and help him grow the business. So they had, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 clients at that time, and it was actually called Consumer Credentials, and they were sold. We still own the URL Consumer Credentials, but we started a new company called Peopletrail, kind of like a paper trail, or just sort of finding the trail that people leave for background checks. And we came up with the idea, got a logo, and started servicing those 20 clients that they had, and then we kind of just went from there. Started selling other companies. We became very popular for taking care of our clients and making sure that they were listened to, and that we sort of didn't just fit them into a box when we brought them on, but we looked at the processes that they had, and we kind of fit our business into their process, somewhat customizing the background screening process to them so that it makes it easier for them. So I think really with that, the popularity of the way that we did those customizations and treated the clients sort of made it so that word of mouth and clients there started telling people, and so we've grown quite a bit since then. So started with a small group of clients about 2005, so it's been about 15 years ago, and here we are today, still going strong.
That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
What have been some of the struggles you've encountered in growing Peopletrail?
Yeah, some of the struggles really that we have are, it's a very competitive industry. There's tons and tons of people out there that retired sheriff or a Secret Service guy or somebody that, hey, I can do backgrounds, and they have that reputation, can go out and get clients, and then, really the information we get it from the public repositories, we get it from the government repositories and all those jurisdictions that are out there that house this information. So it's not really hard to get the information that we get. So it's kind of a commodity in a way, so anyone can really do it. So I think one of the difficult things for us has been there's a lot of people out there that do it. So, but once they see that we kind of take care of them, and that we make sure that the laws, and we're not just out getting information, handing it to them. We're kind of taking compliance and all that stuff into consideration so that they don't get in trouble with a lot of HR rules that people have that get them into trouble by not having safe hiring practices. So
you've been very successful. You've been in the business for 15 years.
Yeah.
What have been some of the highlights of the growth of Peopletrail?
Some of the highlights, I guess I would say, moving into this building we're at now, where we could expand. We've taken over a couple of floors here at in Draper. We've been able to really bring our marketing in-house, hire a chief marketing officer. We've been able to hire a chief compliance officer. We've been able to hire, specifically for these other areas where we don't have the CEO or the CFO wearing all of these hats, and get overwhelmed. We've been able to kind of push down those responsibilities to people who can handle those, and it's really made a difference, not only by us being able to hire more people to come and work for us, but it's also relieved us of the responsibility of taking on a lot of those things that are hard to handle. Someone who can be an expert in that. So
I'm sure that kind of delegation has been critical, especially during the coronavirus times.
For sure. Yeah, the coronavirus has been a very hard thing for us. Not just for us. I mean, we have clients that are dealing with it. So a lot of our clients have felt the impact of the COVID virus. A lot of them are going out of business, and so that makes revenue for us go down. And but surprisingly, we've had a lot of actually sales. Our marketing is going really strong right now, and our sales, we've signed on more companies through the COVID virus in the first part of this year than we did since we've been in business. So it seems like things are going well on the sales side.
It's also inspiring for other companies to hear that.
Yeah, I agree. Well, hopefully we'll get through this all together. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would your advice be for other business owners who are going through this crisis?
I don't know. I mean, it would be hang in there, I guess. I mean, it's sometimes you really don't have a say if you don't have the business coming in. It's kind of hard to nail up your sign and go out and do your own business if nobody's there buying or purchasing your product. So, but I feel we've been extremely fortunate and lucky to some extent, because some of the clients that we do have that have kept us in this have not been severely impacted by it, and they're kind of a necessary company. So we've been able to service them, and they've kind of kept us going.
What can other business owners expect if they come to work with Peopletrail?
I would say that our human touch, we try to keep the human touch so that people don't just, with today you see a lot of technology, a lot of software, a lot of automation of things, and sometimes through that people get kind of forgotten in the process. And I think that's something that we like to keep with our employees, with our customers. Keep in mind is that the human touch is a very important part of what we do. The biggest asset in our companies is the human capital, and the people that actually go out and scrub through the records and make sure that our clients are being protected with the compliance issues and the laws and the regulations and things like that. And there's machines that can screen that out, but nothing is a substitute for human capital and a person sitting there and making a decision.
I think that's a critical lesson for all of us at this time in the economy, to remember that people deal with people.
Yeah.
And that even as we increasingly automate many features of what we provide, the human touch is an essential component that will continue to be prevalent in what we do.
Yeah, I agree.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Well, I appreciate your time. I mean, I know we've been trying to get together to do this, but we're happy to service employers. We work business to business. We do have a consumer side of our business as well at consumercredentials.com, where if an employee or someone who's looking for a job wants to get a background check on themselves, they can go to our website, they can run a background check on themselves, and then they can include it with their application, or they can see what an employer would see about them. And so there's a couple things on the consumer side we have, but mostly we go business to business, working with customers and their hiring and recruiting departments. And it's just been a great experience for us to work in this field and help our customers grow.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you sitting down with me today. It's been great to learn more about Peopletrail.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.